Do you ever look around and think, wow, the world is a crazy place, and it just seems to get crazier and crazier? Ease your mind and take a break. This is Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We're a hub for inspirational Christian sermons, practical keys for Christian living, and Christian discussions and interviews. You'll be inspired to live the life that you were created for. Your host is a top-ranking podcaster, best-selling author, world record holder, aerospace engineer, life coach, evangelist, and founder of John Giftah International. Welcome to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah podcast. It's such a joy and honor for me to be with you back as we are doing the series on getting clarity in life. This is such a timely topic, and I really recommend that you share this with those you know who will be benefited. And I also recommend that if you have not checked out the previous segments of this series, I want you to just go down and check these, because I believe there are powerful tools that we've been speaking about, and this will really help you as you are trying to get clarity in various areas of your life as well. So today, as we're going into this aspect of getting into the element of taking steps based on the things that we have already discussed in the last couple of episodes, one of the things I want to remind you is like how the first and foremost thing that you need to keep as the basis for getting clarity in life is to hear the voice of God and go in accordance to how the Lord is leading you. And I also told you that God will not give you all the details right away. You need to get to that place where you understand that God is going to lead you step by step. So you need to depend on Him every step along the way, and you need to shut off the wrong voices, have a clear mind, so that you will get clear direction from the Lord, and let go of things that you're trying to control and start trusting God more. And I also talked about the importance of slowing down, the importance of taking a pause, the importance of taking care of your physical body, and also I shared a few other tips like writing down to get clarity and structure, and allowing the peace of God to be your umpire, as mentioned in Colossians 3:15 as well. So today I'm going to talk about one aspect of how when God is giving you direction, or you feel that peace and the Lord is saying go in a certain direction, or I want you to do this or do that, I want you to understand first and foremost that, like I said before, that God is not going to give you all the details, right? He's not going to give you all the details. At the same time, you need to get started with the details He has already given you, and as you go, God will give you the details you need when you need to have them. One of the things I want to talk to you from is found in Genesis 22, and I'm going to talk to you about how there was a moment when God was going to test Abraham with regard to his promise Isaac. And here's the thing, when you look at verse 2, God is saying, take your son, your only son whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah, sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on the mountain I will show you. I want you to understand something very important here. A lot of times people just misunderstand and say, oh, God told him to go and sacrifice on Mount Moriah. Listen, it's not Mount Moriah. It says on one of the mountains in the region of Moriah. Now, I want you to understand like how you have the Himalayas, you have the Andes, you have the Swiss Alps. So you have different mountain regions, the Rockies and all of it. I want you to understand the same way, this is not a particular mountain called Moriah. There were so many mountains, and in that region of Moriah, God is saying, I want you to go there and sacrifice Isaac. Now, understand something. This involved a lot of emotional, mental, and physical strain on Abraham. He was already an old man, and finally he got this promise from the Lord, and he gets Isaac, and God is saying, take your son, your only son, whom you love. It's like God is literally, he doesn't withhold when He wants to test someone, right? Like He's like, I want you to go, because He can understand the depth of this. Take your son, your only son, and I know that you love him. Take him, and I want you to offer him as a sacrifice. And on top of all of that, God is not even telling him which mountain to go and sacrifice Isaac. He's saying, go to this region. Now think about this. I was like, come on, you're asking Abraham to do such a tedious task. You're asking him to do something that has such a weight on his emotions. And I do not know how he's going to even answer to Sarah, if at all he sacrifices his son. So many things involved. Can't God at least give him all the details? But you see, God is just saying, go to the region. Like, imagine, like, for example, when you say the Himalayas, right? Himalayas are there right from Pakistan, through India, through Nepal, Bhutan, I mean, even in Tibet and parts of China, so many things, right? Like, imagine God is saying, I want you to take your son to take Abraham. God is saying, and I want you to go and climb one of the mountains in Nepal, for example, right? Nepal is full of mountains, right? It's a predominantly Himalayan region, right? Or you take in India, there's this Kashmir region, the northernmost state in India, is completely filled with the Himalayas. Now, I want you to think about this. Or God is saying, I want you to go to this region and sacrifice. Come on, God. If you've been to those regions, the Himalayan, I've been there, and I'm telling you, when you fly over the Himalayas, they look like, how do I say this? Like this, they're so huge, they're so majestic, and when you are on the Himalayas also, you look like a tiny dot in the size of the Himalayas. Now, of course, these mountains were not as big as the Himalayas, the ones where Abraham encountered. But I want you to still think about this. Like, the region has so many mountains, and Abraham has to figure out which mountain. God is not even telling him which mountain. But the Bible says in verse 3, early the next morning, Abraham got up and loaded his donkey. He took with him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac, and he set out. He set out for the place God had told him about. And I want you to understand verse 4, all right? It says, on the third day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in a distance. I want you to understand something here. Sometimes God will give you direction to go in a certain way. You'll say, go towards this region, go towards this person, or try a job in this field, or look for a spouse in this community, or try this approach in your maybe business strategy or something. God gives you some idea. He doesn't give you all the details. He's like, try this, go here, go to this region, go to this particular place. And what happens? You go there. When you go there, like Abraham, the Bible doesn't say that God told him this is the mountain. God didn't say, like the Bible says, he looked up and he saw the place. So sometimes what happens is clarity comes when you get there. Clarity comes when you just take a step of faith based on what God has already told you. And when you reach the place, you will know, this is what I need to do. This is the person I need to marry. This is the job I need to take. This is the venture I need to grasp. This is the skill I need to upskill myself with. This is what I got to do. Sometimes you won't get clarity till you go to the region. My challenge is, instead of waiting for clarity where you want all the details, I want you to get started. I want you to keep moving. I want you to keep going forward, because when you go at the right appointed time, you look up and you will see, this is what God wanted you to do. This is where you have to be. This is the person you have to be associated or connected with. This is the thing that God had for you. I want you to believe that. I want you to trust Him. So today, that is my challenge. Even as you journeyed with me, I'd really recommend that you go through the rest of the episodes. We've covered 10 episodes on this topic of getting clarity in life. I'd really challenge you to go deep, journey and listen again. And if you have any questions on getting clarity, I'd really challenge that you would get back to me through Instagram or through, I'm sure on YouTube you can leave out a comment, or you can get back to me through my WhatsApp broadcast. Again, that's available through Instagram links. I think Instagram is a great way you can connect. If there's also through my email or the contact form on my website, because I really believe that this is such a timely thing. And I know a lot of people reach out to me, saying, I want to get clarity in life. If you are somebody who wants clarity in your life, I challenge that you would reach out, and let's see how the Lord can help me to help you in getting clarity in your life as well. So share this around, and I will see you back in the next episode. God bless you.
You've been listening to Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. We hope you were blessed and inspired to live the life that God has for you. Make sure to subscribe to the John Giftah YouTube channel for regular uploads of sermons, skits, interviews, and more. Follow John Giftah on Instagram for regular inspirational posts. And don't forget to check out the best-selling books written by John Giftah, Who Am I?, which will help you understand your identity, and the latest #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, helping you discover your purpose and to start walking in it. Make sure to leave a rating and review, and be sure to share it with your friends and loved ones. If you'd like to donate, you can find the PayPal link in the description. And if you'd like to invite John Giftah to speak at your event or to get more details, go to the website at www.johngiftah.com. See you on the next episode of The Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. God bless you.